where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, this is Mama G. I have my PhD in parental household discipline. Whatever you have in your household, I probably raised it, taught it, loved it, spanked it, punished it, and definitely prayed over it.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ask Mama G at World Tune Radio TV. We're moving up in the world. Tonight, we're going to talk about getting your child vaccinated. It's very important. We need to do that. We need to get our children vaccinated. And you intelligent adults, I'm going to fuss at you later about getting vaccinated. But I want to thank everyone for last week's comments. Keep them rolling. I love them. As that lady would say, I love good construction. You know that lady Medea, she would say, I love good construction. I love good criticism and love from my viewers and my fans. So please continue to do that. And I will do my best to improve, to enhance anything that you need from Ask Mama G. Tonight's subject is going to be getting our children vaccinated. What are the benefits of getting your children vaccinated? In the United States, everyone 12 and up is currently eligible to get vaccinated against COVID-19. So parents, we need to get our children vaccinated. The CDC and the American Academy of Pediatrics recommend that everyone in this group gets vaccinated as soon as they can. At this time, children and teens 12 and up are eligible to receive the Pfizer vaccine, and those that are younger may not be able to. Now, for those who've gotten the Moderna like me, we may have to wait. I don't think we can interchange the vaccines. After getting more safety data for younger teens, the FDA broadened the authorization to include children and teens 12 and older. Clinical trials were underway for the children as younger as 6 months. So getting the COVID vaccine is going to help us. Now the first question is, how does the vaccine work for kids? Well, the COVID-19 vaccine safely is, other than vaccines your child has or teen has taken before, is safe. Did you hear what I said? It's safe. The vaccine stops by teaching the immune system to recognize more antibodies to fight the virus. So yes, it teaches the antibodies in your body to fight the disease. So the vaccine is helping you stay healthy. What are the benefits for children? Getting your child vaccinated will protect them from getting COVID-19 through fevers and through fewer children and teens who have been infected with COVID-19 than adults. They can still catch it, get sick, and spread the COVID-19 to others, but it won't affect them as hard as it would if they weren't vaccinated. After the vaccination, your child or teen has a lower chance of getting COVID-19. So if they do get it, they won't be as sick. I just said that. Without the vaccine. Is the vaccine safe for my child? Studies show that the vaccine are safe and effective for all children and teens 12 and up. The vaccination is an effort to be monitored more closely by any other health initiative in the United States history. So they're watching this closely, closer than polio, diphtheria, and I got a little bug flying around here in the air. Isn't that wonderful? But they're watching the studies of this very closely. They don't want anybody to die. Do you know 700,000 people have died because of COVID-19? And those intelligent people who says, no, I don't think I'm going to get vaccinated. You can be 700 plus one. Get vaccinated. I did, and I'm doing fine. I feel secure in what I'm doing. I still wear my mask, but we need to get vaccinated. We want things to go back as normal as possible. Now, there are some side effects, minimal side effects. Vaccine, such as, and then have pain where the injection was. You can have a headache, a slight fever, or muscle ache. These side effects may affect your child or teen to ability to do daily activities, but they should go away within a few days. So yes, they could have some side effects, but if they don't go away in a few days, see your medical authorities. It's not perfect, but it's 85% proof that it's safe and it keep you alive. So yes, let's get that done. Oh, now there's a good question. Will it impact my child's reproductive system? No. The COVID-19 vaccine does not affect puberty or your child's reproductive system. It doesn't develop anything in them in any way. Given that the vaccine's molecule mucus is a natural human process, medical experts are confident that the vaccines are safe for growing bodies. Are there any long effects, side effects on the children? Serious side effects that will cause long-term health problems are highly unlikely following COVID vaccine. So, those people thinking that their child will be sick for a long time, I got it. I'm reading it. They said no. Long-term side effects following any vaccine is extremely rare. Let me say that again. It's extremely rare. It's not something that happens all the time. It's extremely rare. I guess maybe 1 out of 1,000 person might have an effect. Historically, the vaccine monitoring has shown that side effects are going to happen, but they tend to happen within 6 weeks of a dose. So, if you pass the 6 weeks, you're home clear. If my child or teen has a disability, is it still recommend that they get the COVID-19 vaccine? CDC and the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that all children over the age of 12 get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as they are eligible. As COVID-19 continues to spread, children and teens with disability may have an increase for the risk of more severe illness and complications from getting COVID-19. As you know, my son Alfred has a disability. He had seizures. So I immediately called his physician and he said, yes, please get him vaccinated. So everybody needs to get vaccinated. Everybody. Whatever kind of physical challenge you have, mental, physical, please get vaccinated. Tell your caretaker you want to get vaccinated. Caretakers, get your clients vaccinated. Parents, get your children vaccinated. It doesn't make sense. And some people hollering about, I don't know what's in the vaccine. Well, you don't know everything that you're eating either, but you eat. When the kids were in school, they had to get a polio shot. They had to get the tetanus shot. We have a virus that is called a pandemic. That means it's everywhere. We need to get vaccinated. We don't need to have this intelligent mind of, I don't think I need it. I know how to keep myself safe. Please get vaccinated. Get your children vaccinated. Don't say, well, I can keep my children at home. I went to a private school, so I'm very intelligent. I'll just keep my children at home. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't deprive them of the social interaction. That's good for the children to interact, to play on the playground. No, don't do no exercises in the garage. Walk around the block because you don't want to get your child vaccinated. Don't do that. Please, parents, let's get our children vaccinated. Oh, can COVID-19 vaccines lead to heart inflammation in children and teens? There is a small number of reported cases of heart inflammation following COVID-19 vaccine. Myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle. Pericarditis is inflammation of the outer lining of the heart. Incidents have been reported among mostly male adolescents and young adults who have received mRNA vaccine, along with hundreds of millions of vaccine doses given. These reports are very rare. I told you earlier, it's not perfect, but it's 85% safe. Symptoms of these rare cases include chest pain, shortness of breath, or feelings of having a fast beating, fluttering, or pounding heart. Most patients with myocarditis who have received care responded well to treatment, and the rest quickly felt better. The CDC and the American Academy of Pediatrics continue to recommend that everyone 12 years of age and older be vaccinated against COVID-19. Here we go again. They want us to get vaccinated. Now, should my child wear a mask once they are fully vaccinated? If your child has been fully vaccinated, they can start safely to resume many activities. However, the more contagious Delta variant is circulating across the United States, health experts are encouraging all people to wear a mask indoor public and if they're in an area of substantial or high transmission. This will maximize the protection against the Delta variant and prevent possible spreading to others. If someone in your household has a weakened immune system, is yet not vaccinated, or is at increased risk for severe disease, your child might wear a mask regardless of their vaccination status or the level of transmission in your area. Your child should continue to wear masks required by law, rules and regulations, or local guidance. The CDC is continually to update guidelines on more information becomes available. Now, we really want to know, is it going to be available for children under 12? There's no vaccine authorized yet for children under 12. Vaccines currently are being tested for safety and efficiency in children ages 2 and up. The results may lead to the FDA authorizing one or more COVID-19 vaccines for younger kids in the months ahead. There are ways to protect your unvaccinated family members, including children under 12. These include getting vaccinated to help reduce the risk of spreading the virus. To maximize protection from the Delta variant, it's recommended that everyone in the family, even those who are vaccinated, wear a mask indoors in public if you are in an area of substantial or high transmission. Health experts also recommend that children between the ages of 2 and 12 wear masks in public spaces around people they don't live with. If your family member is younger than 2 years old and cannot wear a mask, you should limit visits with people who are not vaccinated or those vaccination status is unknown, and keep distance between your child and other people in public. So, look, I've read from the CDC information web that we need to get our kids vaccinated. We need to get vaccinated. This is no joke. People are dying every day of this vaccine. And we need to really think about what are we going to do. We need to really say, God has given somebody the brain to do something about this vaccine. So let's get vaccinated, people. I mean, God made these people intelligent to study medicine. And we should take heed to what they're doing and saying. It's very important. I buried too many people in the last few months who've been sick with COVID. They recovered, then they thought they had fully recovered, and then they got sick again and passed away. And it's sad. It's really sad. And these parents who goes, I don't want my children to wear a mask all day. It's ridiculous. Well, put your money aside. Have about $10,000 aside to bury them when they get sick and die. I'm being real now. I am so frustrated of listening to these parents, these adults saying, I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in half of the food that you eat, but you're eating it. You don't know what they're putting in the water or the juices that you drink, but you're drinking them. They want you to be safe. They want, because if you die, you can't spend any more money. So when you die, the economy goes down because that means you're not spending any money, you're not driving your car, you're not taking your kids to school, you're not taking them to the amusement parks, you're not shopping for clothes, you're not shopping for food. You're 6 feet under because why? You didn't want to take a vaccine. You don't want nothing foreign in your body. There's chemicals in the food that we eat every day. In fact, some restaurants now says that some foods have chemicals that can cause cancer, but you still eat them. This vaccine is here to keep us safe, not to kill us. So please get the vaccine. Don't keep your children at home because you want to homeschool them and they don't want to take a vaccine. That's ridiculous. If there was, and you remember I told you a few months ago, Dr. Covert from North Carolina, she is on the team that helped produce the vaccine. An African American woman helped produce the vaccine. She doesn't want her community to die. So let's get our kids safely vaccinated, keep our mask on. I know I keep a mask in the car every time. And nowadays what I do is I go to the store real early just in case I forget it. I put it on. I run in the store and I run out. And I've been fully vaccinated. But I limit myself to things like I don't go to the theater anymore. If I have to pay extra money to watch it on TV, that's what I do. But ladies and gentlemen, parents and caretakers, get vaccinated. Please get your children, get your clients vaccinated. It's important. Don't play with life because you only have one life to live. That's saying that cats have 9 lives to live. We only have one. We only have one. And in the word it says that there's a time to live and there's a time to die. Now, God wants you to make good choices of how you live so you may live longer. Don't be silly and stupid and say, no, I'm not taking that. That is being very selfish on your family and on your friends. Take the vaccine. Well, it's time for my first break. I will be back. Bye.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, this is Mama G. I have my PhD in parental household discipline. Whatever you have in your household, I probably raised it, taught it, loved it, spanked it, punished it, and definitely prayed over it.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Media Makers, and this is Chris. And what we do here is make media. Not that TikTok stuff, dope stuff like this. And this. We've done everything from flyers to music videos, songs to films, commercials to tap dances. We make media basically everywhere. And what we want to do is teach you how to make media. Not just teach you how to make media, but teach you to make dope media. We offer all types of programs, and the goal is accessibility. Accessibility. We don't want your creativity to be hindered, so we invest in state-of-the-art technology to make sure that your dream gets out of your head and onto the camera. I've been teaching media for over 10 years, and I've seen the stuff that y'all make. I'm not impressed. You need my help. I've had lots of talented students come in and out of this studio, and now I want you to be our next great media maker. We're gonna flip off to something. We've got on-campus programs, after-school programs, internships, summer camps, space rentals, equipment rentals. What more do you need to make some dope stuff? Let me know, and we might get it for you. As a functioning production studio, we got clients coming in and out, and you will be a part of that production process. We put you in the driver's seat. At Media Makers, you make the media. It's all student curated, baby. For more information, go to www.mediamakers.org. Follow us on Instagram at MediaMakers.org.
This is Studio A. It features a 200 square foot soundstage and a 12 by 10 foot cyc wall. 10 programmable RGB LED lights allow you to fully customize your backdrop and create the perfect look for your production. It's used for podcasts, live streams, films, and music videos. This space is as dope as it gets. Click the link in the description below for prices and packages. Studio B is a sound-treated, open-air vocal booth, utilized for music and audio production. Boasting a custom-built equipment specifically designed for the space, our in-house engineers can isolate the drop of a pin. Our patrons enjoy private sessions and amenities such as snacks, beverages, TV, and free Wi-Fi. Come vibe with us and make some beautiful music. Click the link in the description below for prices and packages.
Instincts going low, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, hope. And everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, sticking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really want to get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm bright rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice. And I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. A selective finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman, I admit a lot of women set up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn like a auto with no time to kill. I'm a feeling like the opposite of work, it's a work. And I've never been a purpose thing to me. I just do what I love and it works for me. So I'm freaking every check and put the money in the pushing. Ready to be gunning to the finish and the getting of it. But everybody know I'm working in the sea, I do it differently. So only time will give me everything that I deserve, my end.
Hi, I'm Ryan. This is my car. Do you like it? Great. We'll get to that. Trust the process. You see, I've been going back and forth with myself, and I decided it's for sale! Sale! No, it is not! Yes, it is. See what I mean? I don't need it, but I want it. You're probably wondering what's wrong with it. I don't know. It cost me a lot to get it running, so hopefully nothing. All I'm asking is a cool 5K. Allow myself to tell you the details.
I just want to live forever. I just want my shit together. I just want my after show. I just want to eat whatever. I just want to hit the road. I just want the perfect weather.
And look at this finish, all original. Nothing says I love the US of A like lead paint, baby.
Hi, this is Mama G. I have my PhD in parental household discipline. Whatever you have in your household, I probably raised it, taught it, loved it, spanked it, punished it, and definitely prayed over it.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, this is Mama G. I'm back from my little short break. Now, you know, I always tell you to pray for your children. So I want to read our prayer to the family, to my community. Dear God, protect my children as they are in school. Please remind them that they were made by you, God, and you love them. And I pray that they will listen to their teacher and be polite. Be quiet during class time. Be nice to their classmates. Obey the rules. Let them be good students. Have a happy day. Amen. Now, I want parents, if you want this prayer, email me and I'll send it to you. Send me your address, email address, and I will send it to you. And say this over your children every day. You need to say that every day. Meanwhile, I want to talk about, we had a beautiful time at Color the Night at the La Costa Omni Resort. Miss Barbara Morrison, she's a jazz artist from Los Angeles. She brought her band and they were fantastic. I think they need to hire them again. And they raised the North County African American women. They raised a lot of money that night. They had things to silent auction. They had pictures of Kobe, Shaq, all kinds of sports stuff that you could bid on. It was marvelous. And they had some African attire there. They had these baskets of perfume. Oh, wonderful things you could buy or raffle. The chef, the chefs, they had wonderful dishes. It was Color the Night is a competition for amateur and professional chefs. And they cook their favorite side dish or entree, and we get a little sample, and then we vote on who won the best meal, the best dessert, the best salad. It was marvelous. So put it on your calendar next year. Also, the Rory Graham Jr. Foundation, we raised $1,000 and we need 28 more so we can have a permanent scholarship in Rory Graham's name at Army Navy Academy. And if you send the campaign is called the 500. If 500 people send $75 to RG Junior Foundation, if 500 people send that in, we'll give them either a pink Build a Legacy hat or a black one for your donation, because that will go towards the foundation scholarship fund for the Rory Graham Jr. Foundation. That scholarship fund will help a cadet or cadets of African American to help them succeed at Army Navy Academy. Also, part of the proceeds will go to the Dress for Success program at Murray High School, where we teach young men in the community this is how you dress for a job interview. You dress with a shirt and tie on and some nice slacks. Because these young people, they don't understand that you can't go in there and just dress any kind of way. And then let me be honest. Mama G is going to be honest. Some of these braids you guys are wearing, if you don't keep them neat, don't wear them. Go back to the barbershop and get that nice cut. If you can't keep your braids neat, don't wear them. I've seen some young men that look horrible with these braids. I've been praying of how I was going to say this. Well, God gave me the answer today. If you can't look neat in these weird styles, don't wear them. And don't emulate these football players with these big braids on their hair. They're making their money. They're making their $495,000 for being on the team. You're not. So don't emulate them with those hairstyles and these tattoos all over their bodies. No, because that's not the real world. So please, gentlemen, be neat with your style. Be absolutely neat with your style. As I said, we're doing a 500 campaign. I need those 500 people to send $75 to the RGJR Foundation, the Rory Graham Jr. Foundation, and you will receive a receipt plus either a pink hat or a black hat. Now, if you just want to buy the hats, the black one is 20, and this one here is 15. We're doing a very wonderful special this month because it's Breast Cancer Month. So I want you to please participate. The 500 challenge. It's a wonderful challenge for a wonderful cause. Please donate. We need your help. Oh, and this little fly that's flying around here is driving me insane, people. It's just flying around here. So next time I'm on the air, we're going to have some kind of device to get rid of these little gnats or whatever they're called, because they are not supposed to be in the studio. But please, let's donate to a worthy cause. At Army and Navy Academy, they have never had a scholarship in a cadet's name like Rory's name. They've never had one. And so this is a history-making event. That school has been existing for over 100 years. And do you know they have finally put a picture of Rory in the school? It's in the chapel. When you go into the chapel in the foyer, there's the original article called Cadet Reverend. And that talked about how he was the chaplain for 3 years, how he had the largest Christian club in the history of the school. And so I'm very thankful to them for allowing that to be put in the chapel. But now I want something that's going to be permanent. So if there's a young man that needed financial assistance at that school, there would be a fund in Rory's memory, in Rory's name, for him to use, or for them to use. If the scholarship money goes further, they can fund two young men, or however. We just want to be a historic event, a historic moment on the campus, that there is a scholarship in the name of Rory Graham Jr., who was the first cadet to serve as chaplain for 3 years. And he brought a lot of cadets to know about God in their lives. So that would be a wonderful event to do, a wonderful project to do. And in the community, young men have constantly called me and said, Mama G, I got a job because I wore a tie and a shirt like you told me to. That's marvelous. That's absolutely marvelous to hear that simple training that we do has given the boys confidence to go out and be productive citizens. Not everybody has the chance to go to a good private school, but if you teach them practical ways of how to be successful, they can be successful on their level. So we need to help because we're building new legacies to carry on. We have to. In the community, people, we need to build legacies that will go on and on and on. We have to. That's our main job here. We have to leave a legacy that will grow, to be productive, to be better citizens. But we have to get this foolishness out of our mind that we don't need to get vaccinated, because we do. We need to get vaccinated. That's one of the most important things you should do, is have good health. You can have all the money in the world and still get COVID and die. Think about the senator who left two little children. He was a senator of the United States. He got COVID and died because he didn't get the shot. And then recently on CNN, this mother had a beautiful child. She was healthy. She didn't think her child could get COVID, but she did, and she died. COVID is real. We have to take important steps to keep us safe. And these elderly people, one of my fans, she's going to be 83 this month. She said, I don't know. I don't want anything foreign in my body. And I said, ma'am, what you're eating has something foreign in your body. God gave somebody the brain to make a vaccine to keep you healthy. He's telling you he wants you to live longer. Let him decide when you to go home. You don't want to take upon yourself, I'm ready now because I don't want to take the vaccine. God wants you to live a full life, but the choices you make can shorten your life. The choices you make can shorten your life. So please, let's get vaccinated. Let's stay safe. Now we're going to do the birthday shout outs. So can they be put on the screen for me so I can say happy birthday to everybody? I don't have my paper in front of me, but my producers, they are going to put them on the screen. Because I have to do my shout outs and then my in memory, because we buried today a wonderful young man by the name of Tyler Johnson. He was wonderful. And so we want to honor him tonight. He was a football hero of Oceanside High. A young man of 37 years old passed away, and the mortuary was full of his friends. So we want to say happy birthday to all of my people, like Leah Arrington, Ronald Norwick, Derek Slaughter, Trinidad Jackson, Velma Ferguson, Gail Hunt, Greg McKinney, and let me see here. Oh, I don't have all my glasses, but I'm trying to be cute. Darcela Madden Russell and Ashley. Is that Ashley or Ashton? Oh, Antonia Hunt. And in memory, Mr. Tyler Johnson, who was a football hero of Oceanside High School. God bless him and his family. I want them to know that God loves him. He's in a better place. And I want everybody to realize that life is very precious. And we don't have a lot of time sometimes. We have to do things in order. We have to do things that that are wonderful for our family. We just have to be careful of what we do. We do. Because life has ups and downs. And we need to know that the man upstairs loves us and he wants us to have a good life. So please stay safe. Do what you have to do to eat right, exercise, get vaccinated. Please get vaccinated. Do what you need to do for yourself and your family. Write things down that are bothering you and then read it later and say, maybe I can work this out. But we have to keep our bodies clean and safe. Get vaccinated. I can't say that enough. Too many young people are dying because they're not vaccinated. It's not something that we should say, oh, okay, it could never happen to me. It could happen to you. It could happen to your child. And look, I look good in black. Now, if you want me to come, I can wear my black, but I don't want to. I want to come to a birthday party, to a celebration. I don't want to have to mourn one of my family friends or fans. I don't want to do that because you made a choice. You thought the choice would be a good choice. I do not want to do that. I want to live life to the fullest with you, to keep talking to you on the air. So I want you to subscribe. Take care of yourself. Write to me. Let me know how you're doing. We need to support each other. That's what we're here for. We have to teach one, love one, and reach one. We have to do that. I'm here because I love my community. My community is like the family to me. And while I'm on this earth, I want to do something to help somebody. I was raised to do that, and I still want to do that. So I want to help you live a wonderful life, raise productive citizens, because your children are tomorrow's legacy. It's tomorrow's future. So we have to stick together and raise them in the right way. So I'm going to say good night to you. Be safe. Get vaccinated. Stay healthy. Eat right. Pray. Love your children. Love your spouses. See you next week. And next time I'm on the air, we're going to talk about Halloween. So you have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Be safe. God loves you. And Mama G does too.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shine.